The 6 o'clock news starts right now.
A blood shortage so critical, University Hospital says it might have to cancel surgeries or divert new patients.
Donations typically dip during the holidays, but this year it is far worse than usual.
Courtney Friedman shares the story of a young boy with cancer, a prime example of a patient this shortage could affect.
9-year-old Reagan Lee was diagnosed with stage 4 neuroblastoma 2 days after the school year started.
Happy kid. He loves going to school. He didn't want to miss it, but this is one of those things that happen. So he's trying to fight through this now.
Reagan had a big surgery Monday where doctors removed his primary tumor.
Even though his blood counts were a little off or low, they still went with the surgery, but at the same time they were prepared for that, so they were ready for the blood and platelets for him prior to going in because he was low.
Without the blood and platelets on standby, doctors would not have been able to operate on Reagan.
You can see this donated blood sits here in these bins, and those bins typically fill up this entire rack. So you can see it's pretty empty, showing the desperate need for blood donations.
We do have frequently patients that go through lots of blood. They go through hundreds of donors in just one patient. So if we were to have one of those patients that had an urgent need like that, we would wipe out our entire blood supply at this point.
Dr. Leslie Greben with University Hospital's Transfusion Center says tragedies that require that much blood can happen to anyone.
We are one of the level 1 trauma centers, and we're the only civilian one here. And so if something was to happen to your family members, this is the place that you would want to be, and we want to have all the resources to give you the ultimate care.
Luckily, Reagan's surgery was successful, and he hopes to leave the hospital tomorrow. Courtney Friedman, KSAT 12 News.
If you are able to help, you can schedule a donation at University Hospital or South Texas Blood and Tissue Center. They're accepting all blood types, but they're always most in need of type O since it's universal.
By the way, January is National Blood Donor Month, and KSAT and our community partners teaming up to help University Hospital replenish the depleted blood supply. Our blood drive is happening the last week of the month, from January 27th to the 31st, where you can donate blood without an appointment or calling ahead. You can find more details on this blood drive event at ksat.com. We'll have more information as we get closer to that.